Today's project diary is a list of 10 beneficial insects you want in your garden. Hi and welcome to Project Diaries. In today's video I want to teach you about the benefits of insects. Now if you're a beginner you may freak out at every single bug that you see, but there are quite a few beneficial ones that can help you with pest control to save you spending out lots of money on insecticides and pesticides. Here's my top 10 lists on the ones you want to stick around. Number 1, and the most important insect of all, are bees. Now you may not know this, but a third of all food consumed by humans is actually pollinated by bees, which includes over 90 different varieties of crops. 100% of almond pollination is down to bees, and 90% of the world's food supply of apples and blueberries are down to these little fellas as well. On average, one colony can hold up to 50,000 bees, and they can pollinate around 4,000 square meters of fruit crops. It's estimated that all the bees left in the world on a yearly average can make around 6,000 tons of honey, meaning that on average a single colony can make 14 kilograms. Pollinators like bees help contribute £125 billion worth of crops every year, and 400 million of that just being the UK. With an alarming decline in bee population all across the globe, it's safe to say that we need to protect these in every way that we can. Number 2 is ladybirds or ladybugs. These are a universal symbol of good luck and are an extremely popular subject in children's books. Look out for their bright yellow eggs underneath leaves or on stems. It will only take around a week for these to hatch, be it the larval stage or the 3 other molting stages it will go to before it becomes an adult. These amazing insects can feed up to 50 different unwanted pests in just one day, making these without a doubt a gardener's best friend. Number 3 are hoverflies. Now these come under several different names such as flower flies and drone flies, and with their distinctive yellow and black coloration they sometimes get confused as wasps. The adults feed on nectar as they go around pollinating flowers, and the female has a tendency to lay the creamy white eggs right next to aphid colonies. In good warm weather the eggs will take 2 to 3 days to hatch and could wipe out 70 to 80% of the entire aphid colony within a few days. Number 4 are ground beetles. There's over 2,500 different species of ground beetle, and most of them are less than 1.5 inches long. They will try to feed on pretty much anything that will move, including asparagus beetles, cabbage worms, potato beetles, corn earworms and small slugs. Unfortunately they do eat earthworms, but the benefits seriously outweigh the bad. Now these beetles can't climb, but they can fall into slug beer traps, so if you are setting them, make sure they're about 1 inch above the ground. Number 5 are green lacewings. Now these are generalist predators. That means they're not fussy about what they eat at all. They prey on a large range of garden pests, including mealybugs, mites, whitefly, aphids, baby caterpillars, psyllids and thrips. The small lacewing larvae are insatiable predators and can kill over 200 pests in just a week. Number 6 are spiders. Now if you suffer from arachnophobia, you're not going to agree with me, but these can be really beneficial in your garden. Thankfully, living in the UK, none of these are deadly or poisonous, but they seem to get a really unfair rap when it comes to how much help they do. Now it can be a bad thing if you have too many spiders in your garden, because they will pretty much eat anything that goes into their webs. That does mean they'll eat a majority of the predators you're trying to get rid of, but it can include some of the beneficial insects. Number 7 are soldier beetles. Often called leatherwings due to the soft texture of their wing covers. These elongated beetles mostly come in black, but can have an orange, yellow or red spot. Slow to take flight, these often hide in thick vegetation or flowers. They overwinter in soil as pupa, but the females lay their eggs around early summer. The larvae feed on grasshoppers, moths and other insects, while the adults tend to feed on aphids and other soft-body pests. Number 8 are Braconid wasps. Now unlike the wasps most people know, these don't sting and they're non-aggressive. There's actually 100,000 different species of wasps worldwide, and a majority of them don't sting. These little fellas are straight out of an alien movie. They lay something called an egg parasitoid, which is a larva that can grow inside a host egg, and it can even grow inside a host body as it hatches. Unbeknown to its victim, it may start losing its appetite or maybe eat twice as much as its body weight. Either way, its host won't reach full maturity and will die before it gets to reproduce. Adults will also eat aphids, beetle larvae, leaf miner and lots of soft body pests, making this one of the most vicious beneficial predators for your garden. Number 9 are aphid midges. Both in their adult or adolescent larvae stages, they can consume up to 60 different species of aphids, including those that attack ornamentals, vegetable crops and fruit trees. Their larvae stage is easily recognisable due to their long orange bodies. Whichever stage of maturity they're at, they make for very ferocious feeders. Aphid midges can be even more effective at managing aphid infestations than ladybirds and lacewings. The last on my list, and no means the least, is number 10, Damsel Bugs. Another generalist predator that will eat just about anything. These can be extremely beneficial predators. A distant cousin from assassin bugs, they use their pincer mouth parts and long legs to capture their prey. The damsel bug then injects a substance that both paralyzes and liquefies the inside of its victim. In their earlier nymph phase, they feed on all kinds of aphids, mites and eggs. As adults, they feed on large and small prey including spider mites, caterpillars, potato beetles, cabbage worms, corn earworms and leafhoppers. They're extremely ferocious hunters and can survive for up to 2 weeks without food. If left any longer without food, they will start eating each other. When under threat, they can give a non-poisonous bite, and they have been known to feed on leaves, but they won't do any significant damage to your crops. There's hundreds more species of beneficial insects to have in your garden, so I'm hoping to make another video on how to make a free bug hotel, and some more videos on which beneficial flowers and plants that you can have to attract these insects into your garden. I hope today's video has shown you the difference between good and bad insects, and good luck to everyone growing this year. If you'd like to keep up to date on all of my future videos, don't forget to subscribe now. Here are some links to some of my other videos, and if you've tried these or any other project, I'd love to see your progress, so please post some photos on my Facebook gardening group on the link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.